strike inbound. Care package inbound. We captured Delta.
What's up, guys? It's your boy Zoki back at with another video, but this is not a review. This is not a unboxing. This is a pretty much a setup guide to the new sniper rifle in Modern Warfare 4. We're gonna be taking a look at, or not Modern Warfare 4, Modern Warfare. Holy cow! So guys, stick around to the end because I'm gonna tell you guys how you guys can get some free stuff and how you guys can enter the giveaway. So make sure you guys stick to the end. But we're gonna take a look at that new sniper rifle right here, right now. Guys, if you are new to this Wookiee channel, make sure you guys are subscribing by hitting that red bar icon down below so you guys never miss a video. And I post a lot about stuff on here when it comes to Funko, Modern Warfare, Fortnite, a lot of nerd stuff, Power Rangers, and the list goes on and on. I play horror games. I do trailer reactions. I mean, there's so much on this channel, and it's free and it's easy, so why not subscribe? And when you guys do subscribe, you guys can be entered for, I think I have like 3 giveaways. So if I get to 950 subscribers, I'll be giving away 2 Captain America outfits in Fortnite. I'll be also doing 3 Funko Pops and the giveaway for 1,000 subscribers. So there's so much on here, and also the Funko Pops are Captain Marvel, Iron Spider-Man, and Captain America with Mjolnir with a broken shield. And so why not? It's free stuff, and you subscribe and enjoy good content. So without further ado, we're going to be taking a look at the new sniper rifle that came to us Thursday last week. Definitely very OP, and the only way to earn it is by 2 ways. Well, technically not earn it, but you can buy the blueprint right now. That's about 1,200 COD points right now. Yes, you can unlock it and use it, but then you don't actually unlock the actual weapon where you would want to unlock the weapon, because I have 3 different variation setups that you guys can use for long range, quick scope, and pretty much being a ninja silencer sniper in the dark, as you will. And these 3 are going to be your best classes, and you can only do that by actually unlocking the sniper rifle. And to do that is you have to get 3 quick scopes for 15 games or 15 matches. It definitely was a little bit, I wouldn't say hard for me, but pretty much in a close quarters game is where you want to go. You don't want to go into a big area, big direction, because that's going to take forever. So I pretty much was on either shoot house or shipment, pretty much quick scope like a god, and pretty much unlocked it as soon as possible and used all these different variations. So this is the beefy master at its will. This sniper is huge, it's heavy, it's a 50 cal. What are you going to expect with a 50 cal? It's a little harder to I wouldn't say harder to quick scope, because I can quick scope pretty easily. But for you people out there that are using either the marksman rifle or the AS-550, I want to say, those ones are a lot easier to handle and be quick when you're using it to quick scope. The 50 cal, or this one, as you call it, I've got my notes here, the Rytec AMR is definitely a little bit beefier, but it can definitely be done. So we're going to be going over the 3 setup guides that I definitely personally think are going to be your best thing to use. The first one I'm going off of is quick sniping. Quick sniping or quick scoping is one of my favorite things. Obviously, when you're in a small to mid-range map, this is going to be your best bet. So starting off with it, it's going to be, I'm looking for my thing here. Boom. This is the sniper rifle at its best. Obviously, it's got this big, huge monolithic sniper rifle, or silence thing on it. Holy crap. But these are the attachments that you're going to be adding. So we got right off the bat the Rytec AMR suppressor muzzle, which is going to be the tip of it. It's going to be pretty much what you're going to keep to silence your weapon. Where's my notes here? Oh my god, there we go. So also you're going to have the FTAC 448 dictator, which is your barrel. It's going to give you your length, your shortness, or whatever have you. But you're going to be using this barrel to start off. Then you're going to be using the FTA Tecker stock, which obviously is not a stock. And then you're going to use the Presence of the Mind perk. And then your, I always butcher this, your granulated grip tape on the back of the rifle for a better grip. This is what you're going to use for all you guys that want to be out in the back of the distance. You're pretty much taking off your enemy without them even knowing what hit them. Yes, you could probably take one of these off. I wouldn't take off the suppressor if you want to be silent, but you can use either your explosive or your thermite rounds, which, oh my gosh, the explosive round is ridiculously OP. If you shoot a car with it. Anything over a car, it's going to take a few more shots, but I pretty much shot just a random car. Somebody was hiding behind it, and it blew them up and killed them. So the explosive and thermite rounds are completely overpowered. They don't need to be needed, but it's definitely pretty cool to have. But this is what you're going to want to use in order to get your silent but deadly kills from a distance, and pretty much you can see your enemy and so forth like that, and without them pretty much knowing that you're there. The things that you want to add with it to keep yourself being more undetected is your Cold-Blooded, which is the first perk. Your second one is going to be Ghost, and then your third one is going to be either Tracker, so you can track the enemy that you've already killed, or people that you can see in long distance areas as well. The thing that you want to have when you're as a side, or I wouldn't say your side, but your equipment is not necessarily needed, but you can choose it depending on where you want to do. One, you're going to want to have your field upgrade rounds to be stopping power round, or your field upgrade to be stopping power rounds. Because one, your damage is going to be a little bit dampened because you have the the suppressor, but then having those stopping power rounds are going to be even more damaged when you actually earn that field upgrade. Kill streaks, I mean, it depends on what you want, but usually what I'm going to have is either personal radar to see who's around you, because you want to know who's going to be around you at all times. Precision airstrike, I mean, necessarily precision airstrike is good, but then you can also have the Predator missile. I mean, I call it the Predator missile still, or you can have a Harrier. It just, the Predator or the precision airstrikes gives you that a little bit wide open spread to use almost as like mortar rounds, but I mean, this is also depending on what you guys want. And then Sentry Gun, I necessarily don't think Sentry Gun is the best idea, but what I would definitely probably do is either have the Predator missile or have another UAV, just rather than not just personal UAV or personal radar, but having the UAV, so you can have personal radar. When that goes, have UAV right off at the bat, and that's pretty much what you need. The next one going off into it is going to be your Quickscope. I know I said I was going to have the Quickscope in the beginning, but instead we're going to go with the Quickscoping now. So this one is going to be for you people that are in complete close quarter combat, like in Shoot House, or if you are in Shipment, or if you guys are trying to go 1v1 against people that are in, I wouldn't say the gulag, but in your gunfight matches, this is going to be your go-to. So the first off is this rifle. Obviously this looks more like the one that you unlock, but it doesn't have obviously the colors, and it's a little bit more tinted in a direction for a little bit more snappier. When I do this, it means I'm putting the stock up in here and I'm getting ready to load and fire. So what is going to be added to this attachment is going to be your first barrel, which is going to be the complete short barrel. You don't want to hold this big heavy barrel around. You want to have the XRX Herringberg barrel. It's going to be the shortest barrel that's available for this gun. And then your optics, I honestly can quick scope with any optics, but a lot of people like either the ACOG or the VLX 300 or 3x scope. I necessarily can, if it's a bigger scope for a long distance, it's a little harder to zoom in, but I feel like this one or the ACOG is going to be your best bet. I myself can pretty much quick scope on any scope. It just depends on how fast your reaction is and your drag time for the scope to come either down. Plus this gun definitely does kick a lot, so don't necessarily think you're going to be rapid firing this, because you can rapid fire it depending on how long you pull that trigger, and it does kick here and there, and I've only used it for maybe 10 to 17 games, so I'm almost unlocked everything, but this is going to be, I think the only thing I haven't unlocked is a grip. So, but other than that, your next thing is going to be the Tactical Wrap stock, which is obviously not the normal stock. It's going to be giving you that extra weight off of the weapon. Most of everything is keeping the weight off the weapon to keep it lighter for you. Sleight of hand, definitely going to need that, because it's going to be giving your reload faster and so forth like that, and swapping to your other weapon. Stripped grip tape is going to give you that better grip to hold on to your weapon in the game. Obviously, we're not talking about real life, but this is going to be your best bet for quick scoping. Moving on to the actual perks, which you want to use because you're going to be running around that map completely all the time, is you want to look out for explosives, and that's going to be your EOD, which is your explosive ordnance device perk, which is the first perk, and you want to use that because if you're going to be going around the corner really fast, you want to pick off that person right around the corner, but don't want to hit that bouncing Betty. That's going to be your best bet. The next one is going to be your Point Man perk. Just using all that tacticalness and so forth like that, you want to use that. And then Battle Harden is your third one. Grenades, obviously, like I said before, grenades and kill streaks, not necessarily they mean per each loadout. You can use the same grenades and kill streaks per one. And this also depends on if you want kill streaks or kill, what's that word? Kill, not kill points. I can't remember off the hand. But this one is going to be the best bet for your grenades. I mean, obviously something that sticks to the wall. I necessarily like C4 or the Semtex grenade, just because I feel like I can put it more in a better direction or pinpoint it where I want it, where a C4 I can explode it right over the map or over the direction I want to. But also having either decoy grenades or marking grenades is one of your best things, because you want to have somebody looking off in the other direction, or you want to know their exact location, and having those grenades are a big thing. Flash and stun grenades, I don't feel like they work as much as they used to. And then claymores and bouncing bed or proximity mines, I don't necessarily use unless I'm on the next class, which is going to be my pretty much long distance, where I'm sitting, I'm pretty much propped up, scoped, ready, and I don't want somebody coming behind me and melee me and then use the kill cam. Like I said, field grades, unnecessarily. You're not going to want to use stopping power rounds because it's already going to be beefy as it is for damage. There's other things you could be using, either the shield, which a lot of the times I use. You could use the EMP grenade or EMP plane to take down enemies, but I think the best thing would be if you're wanting to complete a section of the area where you want it to be pretty much locked down. You want to know exactly where people are, and you don't want explosives coming to you. Going to be pretty much your trophy system. Trophy system is going to take out those grenades, any explosives, pretty much. I mean, anything grenade oriented is going to take it out, so you cannot be disturbed in your quick scope montage. Speaking of montage, I have a new Modern Warfare montage that's coming here soon, so make sure you guys take a look at that because it's pretty dope. And I got 3 kills with 1 round, and you don't want to miss out on that. So pretty dope. And I didn't get it with this. I got it with the bolt action marksman rifle. I can't remember I can't remember the name, but I'm gonna be doing a quick scoping tutorial on that to let you guys get better at quick scoping, because it's very hard to do sometimes for some people, but with those quick steps that I have, you're gonna be a god when it comes to me teaching you. So without further ado, we're gonna go to the last one that's on here, which is going to be your long range sniper rifle. What sniper rifles were intended to do, which was snipe from far distances away and pretty much take out the enemy at as longest ranges as you possibly can. This is going to be in your war zone or your ground war, where you want to use this weapon, because I mean, you're not going to want to use this when it's in short range. The weapon takes forever to get to its scope location. You want to be in your location, prone, either kneeling or on an actual mounted position, taking out the enemy. And this is one of my favorites, is this buddy, is this longest barrel that you can actually put on here. The barrel actually extends off the screen in the actual game unless you turn it, which is ridiculous. You have the longest maximized optic that's on there, which is your variable zoom, which you can pretty much zoom in all the way to pretty much see up their nose and take them out, or you guys can bring it back a little bit to see the overview of the battlefield in your scope and take out as many people you can in that scope. The first thing I said off the bat was going to be your 7 straight barrel, longest barrel that's actually being able to be put on this weapon. So you want to maximize that distance and using the barrel and its capacity, because I guarantee that sucker's rifled, and the farther that barrel is, the longer you're going to get that shot. Next, variable zoom scope. This is what you want to have for that field of depth look, for going as short as you can, seeing up their nose, or as far as you can, so you can see the whole broad span. Then you're going to have the XRX Mastodon stock. I've definitely used this stock a lot, but I've also used the other stock to keep a little bit of my movement at a little bit more of a faster speed when it comes to this, but this stock is definitely very good as well. Fully loaded perk is you obviously want to have a better clip, because you're going to be going through rounds probably pretty fast. And then your rubberized grip tape, which is on your trigger, and you want to make sure that is gripped to keep from pulling up. I'm still surprised. I'm definitely thinking they're going to eventually in the future more, not just have the bipod, because the bipods are able to be used in here, but I think they should be adding a little bit more of a grip on the front of your underbarrel than just not having bipod. They should have a canted underbarrel, but who knows, they'll probably add things in the future. I've seen it before. With this though, you're going to want to have different grenades, different kill streaks, and different things to be added to this. The things that I usually use is the double time. It gives you a little bit more of a faster movement, a high alert, and then shrapnel is the 3 perks that you want to put on this. The grenades, like I said before, you don't necessarily want to have grenades, because if you're shooting long distance, your grenade's not going to go that far. So Syntax would be definitely good if some vehicle is coming past you. You just want to throw a quick grenade on that one to get them out of the way, blow them up or whatever. But I personally use, like I said, the Claymore or the proximity mine when I'm using this one, just because I want to protect my 6 or my back if I'm in a house. I want to make sure, and I'm not necessarily camping, but I am camping, but I want to make sure my back is protected at all times. And then also snapshot grenades, which is pretty much your marker grenades, where you can pretty much know where anybody is. Or the other one is decoy grenades, just to kind of keep people off your back, because you want to make sure that you are still in the zone and you want people to look over there so they don't take a look at you as well. Also, field upgrades are not technically a big thing. I mean, you can still use your tactical, or not tactical insertion. That's your second. Tactical insertion I don't use too much, because usually if I'm reload or respawning and I'm in ground war, I'm going to go to the back anyways and move up front and see kind of overview of the map before. But tactical insertion can definitely help if you lost C and you have gone back to B and you don't want to hoof it that whole way. That tactical insertion that you planted way up there can definitely help you out. So using that one or your trophy system. You can definitely use the drone or recon drone to kind of survey the area to mark your mark your enemies to where they're at, but it depends on the person when it comes to those. All this stuff that I'm saying after the weapon is pretty much your choice, but it's just I'm giving my opinion of what I've used as well in the past. For kill streaks, I normally stick to a few kill streaks, which is going to be your cruise missile, which is your predator missile, just the one missile. I use sometimes the loot drop, just because there's always that possibility you get something big, but most of the time it's UAV, counter UAV. Counter UAV can be a good one too. Is just you want to pretty much shut off the UAV from their team, pretty much letting them not being able to be contacted in the outside, and pretty much shut them out, so they're pretty much glitched and they're pretty much everything is not working for them. Last one, I don't necessarily go over any kill streaks that are over the 10 limit. Chopper gunner can definitely be used. I don't necessarily go for the bigger ones, like the gunship and stuff like that. That's just for fun, because normally my average KD is between 10 and 12 without dying. But it's necessarily depending on you. But like I said, I use the loadout drop, the cruise missile, and then I'll use the VO, or what is it called? The VOT Harrier kill streak. I can't remember the names offhand, but those are the ones I use. So with that being said, hopefully this video makes it a little bit more easier for you guys to choose which class you want, or why not make all 3 classes and just have every class, so when you get into the gunfight, you know exactly which one you want to use, and you can use it in between each kill or each death that you have. So let's say you're doing a long range and you're like, screw this, I'm going to go quick scope, I'm going to go into the fight, get them out, and use the quick scope, so you guys can have these all at time. You can change it mid-game, but it's definitely a little bit harder by just seeing the list rather than the actual pictures. Pictures are a little bit easier for me than just reading off a list of what them are. Like I said before, I'm trying to figure out things when it comes to the name. When I actually can see the actual picture of it, then I know exactly what's going on. But this is the new Rytec AMR Gunsmith, pretty much setup guide for you guys having the best. I was going to have some pictures of me or videos of me playing the game, but I want you guys to do that yourself with picking these out and getting in the game and playing it for yourself to witness the raw power of this. And that's why I just did the short clip in the beginning. Also, like I said before, make sure you guys are subscribing to this Wookiee channel. Before we get off here, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you guys comment down below which is your favorite sniper besides the AMR sniper rifle. Mine is mostly marksman rifles because I feel like I can do a lot better with them. But I want to know what you guys use down below, or what's your favorite weapon in Modern Warfare at this very moment. It could be any weapon. It could be even the knife. I don't care. I want to know. So make sure you guys like the video. Share also this video so I can get my video out there. Hopefully we guys will see you on the battlefield. So take it easy. Take care. And we'll see you guys in the next video. Keep it real. Keep it safe. See you guys next time. Peace.